rather than, you just lock onto my leg real quick. All right, yep, you should have seen he regarded me, it was perfect. It was amazing. He already had his underhook, right? I ended up in this position, boom. Okay, he's just too strong and manly. I can't kick my leg free. I tried to cradle him, didn't work. All right, so I'm gonna grab that belt just to hold him in there. No gi, I don't have this handle, so I gotta make sure that my arm's nice and tight. I'm tucking his head down to my hip so it's uncomfortable, putting pressure on that, neck that's been bothering him for a week and a half, okay? Now I start to scoop my hips back, okay? I'm not just trying to drive that knee up in between us. I gotta scoop my hips back to make a little bit of pressure. And that's why I say holding on to that leg instead of trying to stay in this cradle is much easier in my opinion. All right, so I make that space, that knee comes up. I'm gonna pull my foot out. You see, I'm not trying to kick it. His ankles can still be locked, right? I'm making space, I'm blocking his legs so that he can't hold on to my foot. And I'll kick it free as many times as I have to until I can pull it out. All right? So, I extend, start turning him away. You okay? Yeah. Okay. Right? And this is where Hector was asking, what if that arm's in my way? Right? This one closest to my head. My hips are so far high on his shoulder, it's going to be hard for him to be strong enough to hold me down. Right? If my hips are down here, now we might be able to make that, start building a frame up there. But I'm actually going to use that. I want to dig up underneath his arm. I pull my arm free, I'm going to keep walking, and this top hand is going to dive underneath his head. All right? So I'm going to keep walking, John's going to pretend he doesn't know what's coming and leave his arm out of there. He's going to roll with me. He knows where I'm going. I walk. My outside arm. See? So I walked out. I make my flag, right? Thumbs on the back of his neck. Wrap. And squeeze. All right? So I'm walking my hips around. He thinks that he's escaping, trying to turn with me, trying to go the easy way. And I lock up a Darce. Make sense? His arm can't get in the way then. John knows what's coming, which is why he started grabbing my wrist. We're going to pretend we don't know what's coming. Cool?
Not at all.
Exactly. Could be worse, I didn't use my knee. Again, turn in this position. I'm going to grab that belt to lock me in. Get a hold of his leg. I make my space. Block that hip. Now, I can do it from my cradle too. I can be in this position, kick myself free. I can do that exact same attack. Right? But just because the new one is using that leg as a lever, I'm going to work off this one. Pull my leg free. I start walking out and around. John comes with me. My hand dives underneath his head. I can grab the back of his head. I can hit my 3/4 grip, whichever grip you want to hold them in place so they don't turn out. But his arm's already across his neck here. I make my flag. Wrap, tuck my hand, lift my elbow. I don't need to drive in. I don't need to crank on it. Suck that elbow in. Cool? So, bottom guy, regard. Person on top. Sit through, get your leg free, walk around the head, finish the Darce. If it hurts the side of your neck, it means your arm's either too deep or not deep enough. You gotta let it spin so that you go from the side of the neck with the blade to the carotid. Gotta let that choke spin a little bit. All right, as long as I got my windshield wiper under my chin, that hand should be locked in there, just like my rear naked. All right, questions? 1, 2, 3.
Oh.